Greetings, one and all, and welcome back to the Mockeries. Say hello, the Mockeries.
Hello, the Mockeries.
Yes. Guys, last time we left off, you all returned to Sessenseal after spending the night over in Awen's cottage in Thorogrove. You've discovered that she had given you guys little gifts in your packs, a couple of health potions each, a cloak of displacement for Cloud, and some personalized and group letters with some thoughtful words for you all. You guys helped in the reparation of the city. The people came back into town and performed the best gig that you have ever performed. Earning yourself a tidy heaping of moolah. All of that cash. You even managed, despite the anger, what's the word? I don't know. Despite the anger that that Emilia Lagazi, Miss Prosperine, felt towards your party, you managed to come to an arrangement with her because you offered her what she wanted, which is Caspian Lagazi's contract to be broken. So the Lagazis are fully on board to join you in your mission to go to the Isle of Needle and potentially do something about Brennial Amakiir. And with that, I think we're caught up. I think we're back. You guys have a pile of cash. And probably like a day to shop around before you head off. Although the exact plans are being taken care of as at the moment, and you will be informed about them as and when.
Oh, did we get a long rest after the performance? Sorry, because I took damage.
You absolutely got a long rest after the performance. Because you cast Glibnus, which is so cool. Such a good spell.
Yes.
How much weight can I carry?
Splash out for a bag of holding. Those are common magic items. I'm going to say you don't need Electrum to get them.
I mean, I've got Electrum on me just in case. So.
Just in case. What did I say in the other game? They're like...
That money weighs a lot. It's like 406.44 pounds.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about carrying capacity. That is an optional rule. And I have toggled that to off. What I will say is, with your bag of holding, you can carry the money that you have.
Because I do have one.
You do have one. Yeah, I've remembered that. Briefcase of holding.
Briefcase. Shove everything in it.
Yes, indeed.
May I, can I speak to Asmodeus because of the issue I have found within his contract?
Yes, absolutely. Time descends and you find yourself in Nessus, the lowest layer of the Nine Hells. Asmodeus does not bother to hide his true form from you any longer. He has two pairs of eyes, long horns, is much taller, but he has now dressed himself in a very ostentatious, deep garnet red robe and carries a black, thin staff with a worked pentagram into the head.
Is Lil Nas X there? Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, just
Don't worry.
a pole comes down.
Yeah, there's a pole that comes down right in front of him.
Yeah, Asmodeus is not. It's not the kind of person who dies, which makes Brennial's secret war against him curious.
Mm.
Gods
like
in
he'd
general
escape.
don't like. Asmodeus has talked though about the fact that he has figured out how to kill gods and has done so twice in the past. That's a little bit superfluous. I will be telling you right now, you're not going to be killing Asmodeus in this game. That is not the idea.
Damn it.
Lock him up like a titan. Throw away the key. Put him on
What,
the
from
sea.
Hercules?
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow he's at the mercy of the souls that he keeps. This doesn't quite make sense, but all right. Also, the Titans were just big elemental dums in that movie.
Dum-dums.
That movie
I
is
mean,
good.
he is a big elemental death dum-dum. If you really look at him.
You mean in the,
That is like Thesia talking right now.
it's a big
It's just
elemental
elemental.
dum-dum.
Yeah, it's just death. The death elemental.
Hello. So indeed, Asmodeus is here. Thesia, welcome. What can we talk about today?
I have a slight issue with the contract. Just and Thesia comes up to table. She sits like right next to him.
Cool. He's happy.
And it's like, can I see that contract again, please? Because I need to highlight a few. And she like looks down it, finger going down. It's like, this, the no self-harm bit. Right. So
Yes, I noticed that you can do damage to your body just by casting spells.
yes.
That I didn't account for when we first sat and looked over this. Thankfully, anything I say can just be added in as a clause on this contract here. So what I'll say is, don't cast spells that inflict self-harm. Don't do it. Thesia shall not, blah, blah, blah. Unless I give you permission in the moment to do so.
Okay, so in the theoretical, say with Brennial, and I would then have to ask permission to cast a higher spell to help aid killing him. Or is that just I can do that in that fight?
As far as Brennial's concerned, I will give you the go-ahead when you are there. When you use the scale that I gave you, I will be able to see everything that is going on, and I will give you the go-ahead to use higher level spells.
Okay, and Thesia gets the scale out of her pocket. And the scale. So your domain essentially will be put in this place. Is it that you are physically there? Is your power just there? Are we technically in the 9 hells? What happens? Because it's a little bit confusing to me on how this works.
The way that this works is I can't be in the material plane, right? I can't actually come and be there personally because of a little something called the Accord, which shut me out. Pesky piece of contract magic. Because I am all about contract magic, of course I have to abide by contracts. That, just so you know, contract magic is absolute. The fact that you have a magic item that can break contracts is insane. That's like, they're supposed to be unbreakable. That's the reason I do them. It's annoying. That's all I will say. That item is annoying. In any case, so I can't be there myself. However, part of my power can be, and my domain is my influence, is a portion of my power. And, well, I can't physically be there. A certain amount of demonic energy can. Smaller devils always are able to force their way into the material plane, or be able to, even greater ones are able to be summoned by mortals, etc. So that is the piece of my power that's going to do a little something. It's going to exert my influence in the material plane.
Okay, I see. As Thesia is having like this conversation with Asmodeus, I want, if it's possible, because I know she's not like on the material plane anymore, but can she feel the fears of the souls that are down here?
Go ahead and make me, I want it to be a charisma roll because it's your charisma, it's your spellcasting thing. Make me, yeah, just make me straight charisma, actually.
Charisma.
Just a quick
Charisma.
question. Would that mean that if Brennial was on Needle, that Needle would then become a domain of Asmodeus? I can't remember whether I asked this last time.
No, domain spells are area spells that where a person exerts their influence in a particular way. Roll me religion. Roll me a religion check to see about that.
Your smirk said it all, I think.
I got a 23.
23 charisma and religion.
19.
19 religion check. In the material plane, it is not possible for the hells to exist. Therefore, the domain that will be set up is not part of the 9 hells by the law of the Accord. But it's pretty close.
Okay.
It isn't the same, but the energies and the power of the place will be the same. 23 charisma? Jeez.
I'm a +5.
I only rolled for 17. But so that's 22.
22. Not that it makes a difference. You feel the souls here. You feel that the nature of your power is to tap into the fear that is generated constantly by the people who live on Cygalia. And that's the raw stuff, the unfiltered stuff that the planet then takes outward and manifests in the nightmare realm, and then it solidifies and coalesces into the 9 hells, the abyss, pandemonium, and Acheron, the 4 lower planes. What you feel from the souls here is you feel fear, but you feel that they have become the product of that raw stuff that you can tap into, rather than generating the power itself. So they no longer generate something that you can tap into. They are solidified magic in themselves. They are beyond your domain of magic here in the hells.
Okay.
Yours is to do with the living.
And can I, being so close to Asmodeus, because I know he's like, he has the fear thing, right? Can I feel it from him? Like, does he give off any raw energy?
Asmodeus is a god, and it's tricky with gods. He does not give off any fears that you can read. Nothing that comes to you as part of this power. He's clearly alive, and he's clearly real and physical, but he seems to be mostly immune to your sort of abilities.
Okay.
What I will say is that it's really difficult to get any kind of read on him here in this place. You are in the depths and heart of his domain. If he has ultimate power anywhere in the universe, it's here. So you will not glean anything about him in this space if he does not want you to.
Okay. Just wondering if there was anything else needed to speak to him about. Not that I can think of, but I could probably just talk to him again.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, right, thanks. Gets up.
So glad that we could hash that out.
Yeah, she's just like waving, and it's the back of her, like, yeah, bye.
Cool. I have to get back to like you see that there's like some paperwork and stuff that's on the tables. I've got to go back to whipping people to get this done. Wars don't fight themselves, you know? And you are back same instant of time that you left.
Awesome.
The sun is shining, the morning has come, birds are chirping, life is starting to come back to the northern coast of Garendia. People are getting up from a night of heavy drinking and sex. Speaking of which, what's Theramin up to this morning?
Theramin has to crawl out from what looks like a dog pile of people. He peeks his head up and he's like, ah!
People just flop over.
Yeah. And he's had quite a bizarre night, but not bizarre for Theramin. It's the usual, more of the same. I won't go into too much detail because you'll blocked on YouTube or something.
Probably not. We don't have the viewership for that. Hey.
But yeah, he's awoken. He wants to find the others, see what they're up to. So he kind of sneaks out without trying to wake up like hundreds of people, which is quite difficult. But he somehow kind of manages it. I think they're all just pretending to be asleep.
Yeah, 100%.
So we don't have to bother communicating with him.
Yeah, 100%. These guys will sleep soundly through pretty much anything at this point. And yeah, you make your way down. Does everybody meet up? What's Cloud up to this morning?
Well, I was going to say Cloud would probably go and try and wake up everyone, but after seeing Theramin crawl out of his room, she probably looks and goes, I'm going to go for a bath. I need to wash this off with me.
I'm just like trying to push body parts in the door as I like try and stop it. I'm like, oh, hi, Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd be like, I need a bath. Just like shivers and walks away.
I wonder what Dylan got up to. Did he
Yeah, I was going to ask. How's Dylan
meet
doing?
his lady friend?
You don't know where Dylan ended up last night. He's not in his room here.
Oh. Should we go to the
saucy little minx?
She live at the inn?
The Underdog Echo is is where you guys met her.
Yeah. I don't know, we can try and explore that place.
Just trying to think what other things before everything went down, because I remember we could have done some gigs for like private people. Like, there were private gigs we could have done. Just wondering whether.
Yeah, they're definitely sort of like the vibe of the town is very much that you guys like saved everybody and have just played this very popular gig and made up for your Asterfeld thing with a meet and greet and everybody was there. So what I will say is, as far as that goes, noble people, taverns, like all these places would know that it would be an incredible occasion and an incredible draw to have you perform there if you're sticking around. Why not? We'll do this this way. You guys get up, you have your bath, you get some breakfast. Theramin's parents join you. Yeah, and it's very lovely indeed. In through the front door of the tavern walks somebody that none of you have met before. This would be the second tabaxi you've ever seen, you other guys. Kitted out, not kitted out, he has quite a striking appearance, an older tabaxi man, sort of a tabby fur, with singed lines going up his arms, and what looks to be sort of like a clear embedded metal in his skin going up those arms. Just wearing sort of like loose cotton trousers of sort of an orange color and a loose sort of open vest. Comes this sort of older, clearly a monk, tabaxi man.
Oh. Sorry, my phone's just...
All good?
Do I recognize?
No, you don't.
No.
Not part of your clan. But he will spy your group and come over, and he will give a typical tabaxi greeting to you, and smile very, very delightedly at the sight of you.
Cloud is doing everything she can, not just to run over, and even though she doesn't recognize this person, just hug and just be like the typical cat thing of like a soft purr, rub, like yes. But she's trying to be like, I don't know you, that might be weird, I sit, I stay. But like the other two can probably see like her feet are like sort of patting the floor, her hands are like excitedly like just fidgeting with like little bits of whatever she can find. But
I think I'll just give her a stroke on the back, just be like, it's okay, calm down, all right, play cool, we're in a band.
I think like that reassurance with Theramin really helps, just like just recenter and be like, okay, 1, who are they? 2, where have they come from? 3, why are they here? But yeah, she seems very, very excited.
I can answer all of those questions. My name is Dust in the Wind. I am from the Cracked Earth clan. And we left the home world many, many, many years ago and went to Vulpekar. A neighbor of Saigalia these past 5 years. I am the first mate of the Alacrity, an airborne skyship, and we've been hired to take you across the sea to an island. You must be Cloud. An honor and a privilege I had not thought to see again in my lifetime, to meet one on the mountaintop.
Just out of character, we've heard of another tabaxi though, haven't we?
You have?
Yeah, I was just
In the
remembering
shop.
in the wax figure. Does this look like the wax figure from?
Yeah.
Crap, I can't remember what the wax what the wax museum was. This guy, but what I will say is what I think was in the wax museum was sort of a depiction of the tabaxi and the people who were involved in the god heist. That makes sense as a scene that they would have made. So I will say that yes, this guy looks like that statue.
Okay. It is extremely nice to see a tabaxi in these strange lands. I would be glad to board your airship.
Oh, I have spent most of my life believing we were the only clan left from Rizal. This is a very emotional moment for me.
I think at that point there is no one that holds me back. Even like she'd probably step on her chair, step on the table, just scoot anything that's in her way and just give like a massive hug.
Big massive hug
yeah,
from this older
just
tabaxi man.
massive.
Yeah.
I think Theramin's a bit like cautious of this guy and like whether he is who he says he is, and just really worried for Cloud that she's gonna get her hopes up or something, and she's just a bit like less. He's not excited in the same way. Just like,
Yeah, Thesia's very cautious because as far as she's aware, it's just Cloud's clan on Needle. She assumed they were getting a boat, not an airship. It's just like, why are there more tabaxi? Why is there another tabaxi clan involved in this? And how did you know to find us here?
Big long hug. Much cat purring.
Yes.
Eventually he will let you go. You have questions, of course you will want answers and reassurances. My captain and the crew are setting up docking in the city. It's very difficult with when there are no ports, etc. But they're setting up just fine. The story is that we are we have many friends over on this side on Saigalia rather than on Vulpekar. We go back and forth, and a very good friend and former crewmate, Riadon Athronus, got in touch after being asked by Miss Prosperine, somebody who's helping to fund this whole operation, to let us know that there was a rather fantastic group of individuals who required passage to the Isle of Needle. And for a former crewmate, we would move heaven and earth and have done before.
Just, would I know the Cracked Earth clan? Would I have heard of them?
I think it is more than reasonable to have heard of them. To what extent, I will ask for a history check.
Okay. History is no. That's a natural one.
Natural one. I was like, even with a natural one, you would have heard of them. You would like the name rings a bell because you know of the various clans of your homeworld, and those stories would have been kept alive for sure. But you don't know any specifics about the clan itself.
Yeah. But it's not like it's a random made up thing.
No, it's real. It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. I am here. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have.
Have you been asked to find any certain relics before?
But in my lifetime, yes, I have sought relics in my lifetime. But as far as this particular mission goes, the truth of the matter, of course, we were hired, and all of this is true. Everything I say is true. A name was floated, and it piqued our interest, and we thought maybe we would come and see what was going on. You, of course, have had dealings with Brennial, yes?
Yes.
We knew Brennial back on Vulpekar. He was a high warden of the Grey Orthodoxy before that organization collapsed. He oversaw and helped basically to govern an area of what is now the Commonwealth, and was a very generous and good man, as we knew him. And one day 4 years ago, he disappeared. As all of the stuff with Saigalia was happening, he vanished, and we all assumed that Henua had killed him. This is you don't know the names that he's talking about, but the gist is that in the middle of this like big upheaval event, like all these things that were going on, there was like a coup from within this organization, and Brennial disappeared, and everyone assumed that he died.
Okay.
He was a very good person, and then we thought he was dead, and now it appears that he is not dead, and we found this curious.
He's not a good person. Well, I don't know. I don't trust him.
Whether he is a good person or not is still very much is not what I mean to imply. We knew him as a good person when we knew him. But we knew Henua to be a good person before she turned out to be a psycho dictator in the making. So people change. People are not always what they seem to be, etc.
Out of character again, because I'm just looking through my notes and trying to remember names. The Asmerans were the gods, weren't they?
The Asmerans were the gods, yeah.
And then the hosts were the ones that were riding the horses in the middle?
Yeah, they have two names, the Celestial Host and the Numina and Hamir, and
that's what I was trying to look for. The Numina and Hamir.
I'll quickly just type those.
And that's what Brennial was trying to bring back, is the Numerans. Cool.
Yeah.
Dust.
Yes.
What do you know? Do you know anything more about the Numerans?
The Numina?
Numina, sorry.
No, that's all right. About the Numina. My clan have tried very hard to keep alive the stories of the homeworld. This became very difficult because on Vulpikar there was dissundering, two Esmerans fighting one another, which caused much death. Even amongst my clan, there are very few who remain. We hope to rebuild our population, but it's very slow at the moment. The Numina and Hamir were divisive because they brought change wherever they went. The stories, some are very beautiful. The story of the creation of the centaur race on Muranar, the different hybrids. Of course, the changelings and the shapeshifters are their people. They worship them. Humans had much worse relationship with the Numina and Hamir. Humans not liking change so much. And it is hard to reconcile people's feelings about this. They are a force. They are, or they were rather. They were very natural entity who could travel the stars. I always found that there was a sense of wonder about such beings, and this idea that they were helping the world, the universe, to continue, to evolve, to shift and adapt. And the thing that made me like the Numina and Hamir the most from the stories was how angry they became when the Esmerans destroyed their first world. That is what made me like them the best. That they fought the gods when they committed injustice. Even before the dragons did. They were there fighting the gods.
Do you feel like there's a need for them to come back?
I know enough to know that I am not nearly wise enough to make that decision.
No, but you are the first Tabaxi that I've met, and I would greatly appreciate your opinion.
Yeah. Insofar as Tabaxi and not Tabaxi go, I have learned that people are people. But if you would like my opinion, I will give it to you nonetheless.
It would help.
See, I mean, there is a poetry to their death. The beings of ultimate change must face change themselves and come to an end. The storyteller in me likes that. And I think all things must end eventually. But if you ask me whether they were a good thing in the universe, I think they were. And I think them being back would not maybe be the worst thing that would happen to the world, to any world.
I think it depends on how to put this. It depends on why they would have been brought back.
If it is them coming back, then by the very nature of them, nobody will make them do anything that they do not want to do. There is no record of anybody ever negotiating with the Numina and Hamir. It is very rare indeed that they speak to any living being. There is no story ever of them changing their mind about something, irregardless of who they interact with.
I'm just not sure Brennial has good intentions, is all I am worried about.
I reckon I know what Brennial's intentions are. He grew up on the same world as I did. Well, that I have lived on for most of my life, since I was very young. Vulpikar was brought to ruin by the Esmerans. And the Numina are one group of entities who are known to be able to kill those gods, those old gods. There is no love in me for the two who are locked up on Vulpikar. I saw firsthand the devastation that they wrought. They are imprisoned, but it takes a lot out of the world and of the people to keep them that way. And I would be lying if I said I did not vehemently wish for their deaths. If Brennial has caused suffering to you or to anyone in pursuit of that, that is wrong. Of course that is wrong, and he should not do it, but I would be lying if I said I did not understand deeply that cause.
I just don't... I know what his intentions are, but the way he's gone around things, the way he's played people, manipulated fate in his favor, is wrong.
Then he's wrong.
I just want you to be aware that when we do get to where we're going, there may be conflict, there may be death, there may be fighting.
We are used to such things, I am sorry to say. These weary arms of mine have punched many a bad guy.
But knowing now what you've just told me about Vulpikar, maybe there is a way that we can continue doing it in a right way, in a just way.
Maybe. And who knows? Maybe he brings them back and we bring him to justice, and that's the trade-off going forward. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's things that need to be thought about maybe on our journey.
It's fine. It's not actually that far away.
Well, I think there were things in town we wanted to just straighten out, get sorted. So you let us know when the airship... I'm still not sure about the airship thing. I like my paws on the ground, the air. I like the high altitude, but just...
Oh, I wonder if maybe you will enjoy it more than you think. Gives you a little wink.
Make no promises. But yes.
Can I offer to buy him a drink?
If you're buying, my friend, I will not say no.
And then I'm gonna get like the strongest, most disgusting drink as a test to see if he says anything, if he's like, ugh, or if he just politely drinks it. So I'm gonna order some flaming shot of snake venom or something weird.
Are
get
you getting
Thesia.
one?
If it's snake venom, it's like...
No. You are literally poisoning me. Are you having this as well?
I'll have it.
Do we have an antidote?
Yeah, you know somebody who has an antidote. The guy who's making antidote in the city.
I'll drink it with him because I'm immune to poison.
He's like,
yeah, no, it's fine.
He's gonna do an insight check on Theramin super quick. What do you think?
It's delicious. We all drink them.
What do you think
I've had
he gets
today.
with a 16? What do you think he gets? What do you think he reads on Theramin? Sorry?
I think you should just take like a sip at 16, be like, yeah, okay, he seems to like it, but then like kind of sees me smirking as he's drinking it. And so then like would be like
yeah, I think he takes a little sip. I can feel that it has corroded my tongue in my mouth.
it's great, isn't it? Pats him on the back.
Holy mother of all things.
You're welcome.
You drink a little bit more stronger drinks than maybe I am used to there, Mr. Theramin.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on him just in case?
You see that you actually like he has taken poison damage. You like you heal.
Can
him.
I be like, there? And as I do that, I'm like healing. I'm like, there.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate. Oh, that's immense relief. I feel. Thank you.
Got a kick to it. Got a real kick, that one.
You're too much of a man for me, Mr. Thorne. But thank you for the experience. Honest to goodness, if I bottled this, I could like throw it into a monster's mouth and maybe kill it. I think this could be a magic item that you have here. A chemical vial of acidic poison.
It's delicious. I'm glad you liked it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have another one before you go.
Yes, absolutely.
Not a good idea, no.
Not good. Maybe the captain would like this, but not for me. I appreciate it though.
And I'm just gonna like look at Thesia and kind of like nod, like, yeah, he's all right. He's passed the test.
He's passed the test. I love it.
I think Thesia's nodding, but like she's still getting around airship because she's seen like Cloud, fly and Theramin kind of levitate and hover around. And Thesia's like, I'm going to be a flying snake.
Isn't that like a dragon, basically?
Maybe.
I mean, I could turn you into a black dragon if that makes you more comfortable.
I love that you just can do that. And
So cool.
You're like, yeah, if you want.
Don't mind.
Do it. It's great.
Dust will just be like, go to this location on the docks. You'll be able to see it. It's a big old sky ship. Yes, take the time you need. We'll be here throughout the day. I think the idea was that we would sort of go in the afternoon today, be there in a few hours. But if you would prefer to go tomorrow morning, I'm sure that we don't mind staying in town for a night.
Do we need to bring anything with us? What do we need to take?
Whatever you feel you need to bring. It's your mission. I will, and he will give you a little bow. Look forward to seeing you around. And with a blur of speed, where he just kind of vanishes. He's gone. And there's just a little kick.
I hold up like a bag of like 10 coins. I was going to give him some gold in case he needed to stay somewhere.
Oh, he's got.
Oh, well.
That's where dust settles on the floor.
I think I'm going to try and buy some kegs of beer for the journey. And maybe keep them in the bag of holding, if that's okay.
Sure, yeah.
How many kegs can I get?
You hold it then.
How many kegs can you fit in the bag? I think 2. I think with all the gold and other stuff you've got in there, I think you can fit 2 kegs in the bag of holding.
Do we still have the sending stone to the Queen?
I literally got it down as a note, but no, we don't, because
it was disintegrated. Theramin, knock off 150 gold for 2 kegs of beer. I think that's reasonable. Yeah. You do not have a direct line to the queen, but you know people who know the queen. You can go to Silas Robingard, who runs the city, or to any number of people here.
Yeah, because I want to get a message to the queen, if that's okay.
I also wanted to check on Rydon, see if he was okay.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Simplicity itself. Central Keep. Silas is still there. He's arranging everything. You see that his eyes are still just aflame with true sight. He sees all of you. Hello, yes, welcome, good. Gets you in contact with the queen, who will talk to you via like a Star Wars hologram while you're here. I hear you played. I hear you played quite a gig the other night.
You weren't there? Where were you?
I've listened to artificially recorded playbacks. Unfortunately, I was not in attendance myself.
Just like sharply, like respect.
Unfortunately, in the wake of a national crisis and with some very concerning news coming out of the southeast, while we've been distracted in the northwest, I've had some work to do, but more than all right, I needed a break anyway. Good to see you all, and I hope you know how much your work was appreciated. The destruction of the anathema was a crisis that could very well have spilled out beyond our borders. It become even more of a crisis than it was had you not stopped her where she was then. So, thank you.
Well,
profusely.
We're pleased we could have helped. We're sorry that it's so hard for everyone.
Is Prince Rydon okay? He took a couple of heavy blows during the fight.
He did. He has made a full recovery back here. He sends his gratitude and was very pleased that he got to fight alongside you for however long he could. No, he's well. He's back to spending time with his wife and daughter. He gave them a little bit of a fright coming back as he did. I'm no fighter, but he has always been a soldier and a hero, and I wouldn't worry too much. He's fine.
I would like to take up the offer, if it still stands, to become a citizen.
The offer, of course, still stands for you and for Cloud to become citizens of Corentia.
I can't, like, she looks over to Cloud like, you thinking about it?
I'm considering it, but until I know what's going on with my people, I unfortunately can't take up that very generous offer.
Well, it's so funny that it's actually funny that we're bringing it up. The paperwork has come through officially, anyway. I don't know quite how it happened. Cloud, you're already a citizen of Corentia. In fact, should I say Lady Cloud of Droskin
Oh,
Keep.
my keep.
It's all very official
Lady
and
Cloud.
stamped, and it's on my desk. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Yeah.
But
Long story.
officially, you are part of the petty noblery. You are a noblewoman of the country.
Cloud just bursts out into laughter, just like from the deck of many things. Level 20, fight, war, learning about her planet, learning that it happened on other planets, different timeline. She just finds it all very hilarious and just bursts out laughing.
Yeah.
If it's okay, Your Majesty, I would like to also legally change my name.
Change your name. What name would you like to take?
I will still keep Thesia, but I would like to add Mockery as my last name.
Thesia Mockery. That makes my heart so full. Out of character. Oh my god.
We should hug. I think we should hug.
We should do a group hug.
Okay.
Oh. I mean, I'm coming in for no
I was like,
reason. I need a group hug just with you guys. Oh.
It's my character sheet, so it's official now.
You didn't actually tell me any of that. They just like, oh, I'm gonna just talk to Asmodeus. I'm gonna, just see how things go this session, do some shopping. You didn't say. Oh.
And if there is any small dwellings in town for sale or repurposing.
In Sessenseal or the capital?
In Sessenseal, please.
Oh, in Sessenseal. Silas, I can't see you with the range of the hologram. Yeah, he'll come into frame. My ladies, allow them to purchase property in the city. It's like, well, you know, we do have a lot of retail open at the moment. You've picked a good time for it, post snake battle, as it were. The coffers are open. And Silas, an exchange rate should be open for your city's cache of Electrum, should these people wish to convert gold into Electrum.
Ooh.
Okay, exchange rate open. The usual rate, 3 to 1, 3 to 1. Not 3 to 1, 30 to 1. 30 to 1.
I was gonna say, wait.
3
Yeah,
to 1.
I knew it was 3, but it's 30 gold to 1 Electrum. Which you know is it is a more official rate to get Electrum than perhaps the conversions have been in the past. Thesia Mockery. Silas, I will let him do any official paperwork as far as citizenry is concerned. Once again, you have the thanks of myself and all of Corendia. Anything else I can do for you? I have so much paperwork to get back to. It's kind of daunting. So if you have anything else you want to talk about,
I don't.
No. Bisha's just thinking about Asmodeus because he had paperwork as well. Like, yeah, paperwork. Okay, no, it's fine.
Cool beans.
So where do we get to exchange gold? Then where do we do that?
Silas will arrange all of that.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Good. Good. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Your Highness.
Does she know? Because Rydon knows that it was Thesia. I would have assumed he would have told her that Thesia killed everybody.
Yeah, roll me insight.
So my drinking is really loud.
Didn't hear it?
Noticed.
Gulp.
Go. 13.
13. It didn't seem from your interaction like she knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beans, let's buy a house.
Cool.
Small dwelling.
Very cool indeed. Cyrus will sort of ask, what kind of place are you looking for? Houses are expensive. You could put a deposit down for a small sort of like 3-bedroom dwelling with a kitchen and bathroom. Be like 120,000 gold, but you could put a deposit down for something like that and like pay a mortgage. We're doing finances in D&D.
Yeah. Where to learn how to do a mortgage? D&D. Do you have any like small inn like places
You mean you would like
that
to
has
own
like
a business? Or you mean like a place above an inn or something like that?
no, an inn with a place above it for myself to sleep?
Interesting. Are you thinking
Obviously
like
not as big as the independent, because that's fucking huge.
the independent's
maybe like,
freaking huge, yeah.
yeah, maybe something small, the same size or smaller than the Underdog Echo.
Smaller than the Underdog Echo. Let me just pull up a map real quick of the city. Sasanseal. But I didn't call it that. I called it City of Sasanseal. There we go. Yeah. You'd probably take something in the docks around the western quarter.
Happy with that.
Would probably be what would happen there. You can see it would be sort of the same price for a business, maybe a little bit less, maybe like 100,000 gold for a place. Real estate's expensive, but you can start purchasing it and pay it off over time.
Okay, how much would be is there a minimum deposit?
I think they'd go for like 10,000 gold. As like it's 100,000. It's worth 100,000. 10% of the house of the place. So 10,000 in total.
Would be 10%.
10% deposit, and you can arrange to pay off in whatever chunks over time you would like.
Just thinking, because what I've got planned on my shopping list, I'm not sure how much everything's going to cost.
So this is like, if you like, for the heroes of the hour, we can hold something for you. We'll just hold it until you have the money for it. Yeah, if you like a place, you can just pick it out. I'll make sure nobody else gets it.
How long would you hold for?
How long do you need me to hold for?
Till the end of the Battle of the Bands? Question mark.
I think that's more than reasonable.
Okay, can I hold a place, and can I? Because obviously, if Thesia just wants to get everything like put in place, can I name the inn and everything, and then?
Sure. Yeah, 100%. Go for it.
It's going to be called a third.
A third?
Because Thesia is a third.
A third. Inn. Do you want it to be called like a third inn and tavern, or like just a third?
Just a third.
A third.
I mean, it's going to be like grammatically incorrect when you go, oh, where do you want to go? Yeah, I want to go to a third. But, you know.
Want to go to a third? Amazing. So you are that is put aside for you up to the end of the Battle of the Bands. You guys have got a lot of money and 30 gold into 1 electrum. Shopping.
Can I exchange some, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Like 12,000 gold.
Yep. So what's that? 400 electrum?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that no? Wait, it should be more than that. 1,200 divided by 30 is no.
400. Yeah, because. Oh wait, I was going to do 3,000 gold. Should be
That'd be 10.
12,000 gold divided by 30 is 400 electrum. Yeah.
And then 3,000.
I'll do the same as Cal. So we're going to give 3,000 gold for 100 electrum pieces.
3,000.
No, it'd be 300.
3,000 for 100 electrum.
It's 30 to 1. So every 30 gold, you get 1 piece of electrum. So if you give 3,000, you'd only get 100 back.
Yeah.
It's a very high conversion rate.
It's a ridiculous conversion rate.
Wait, did you say 1,200 or 12,000? That's where I'm getting confused.
12,000.
Callum's done
12,000.
12,000.
Okay, I thought it was
1,200.
1,200. That's why I was like, wait.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
going
to get
write it down.
Yeah.
We have to start a new page for shopping.
Theramin.
Keep an eye on my munsies. 20,000.
Oops.
7
8,000 GP 400 EP. So you should have around 8,000 gold from the thing you got, and then 400 electrum pieces. Theramin. Brilliant. It's good to just keep track of for my own notes. And you're converting 3,000?
Yeah. So I'm going to have 17,087 gold and 105 electrum pieces.
And how many electrum pieces, sorry?
105.
105.
Because I still had, because kind of con the guy, because he was like, I told him we had less than we actually had, so me and Lily ended up still having some left over just in case.
It's very true. It's very true.
Yeah. I've started a new page to count munsies.
Yep.
I've got 104 electrum and 17,010 gold and 50 silver pieces.
Got it.
Awesome.
Cool beans. You guys exit the central keep to start to go shopping. And you see you see that elf who created the alchemist called Eremias on his way to the outskirts of the city. Just passing by, walking along the street.
Can we get our crystal ball out and check on Madam Nat?
Yeah, 100%.
Ours.
Our crystal ball.
Our crystal ball. Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, 100%. Madam Mad is shows up in the crystal ball. She looks good. She looks pretty good at the the situation where she is depends on the reserve list campaign, and time wise they are a couple of days behind where you are, like chronologically aligning it up. They're still on the night where you guys were fighting the anathema. You were fighting Matt Shesha chronologically. So they're like 2 days away from that. So what I will say is 2 days after whatever happens with them, I'm not going to show anything.
Predicament. That's really hard.
No, it's I'm just letting you into my thought process.
Yeah, wow.
She looks good. She's sort of walking sort of sunny streets.
Does it appear that she knows that we're like watching, or just she doesn't have any of that power yet visibly?
You see that she casts a cantrip. She's still got magic, just not connected oracularly to the weave.
Okay.
So she's still a wizard. She's still got magic, but she does not see the future.
That might be quite a nice break for her, if I'm honest. Like,
she looks all right.
You know, it was pretty intense. But, all right, okay, that's good to know. That's good.
Can I approach the elf who made the antidote and just say thank you? That was the guy in the street, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's him. Yes, you're welcome. And thank you for everything you did. I felt relatively useless during that whole affair.
Nobody was useless. We all helped.
I had to do something. I heard you guys were the route that you took from the capital went through Salt's Watch. I don't suppose you met a man named Ivor there.
Yes.
How was he when you saw him?
I recognise the name. I can't remember who it was.
He was all right. He had he liked the Zone of Truth, but he was okay.
He was okay. Good. Ivor was the captain in Salt's Watch who questioned you guys. That helps. That helps to know. Thank you. He was my partner.
Oh. Can I just give him a hug?
Yeah.
Probably doesn't want to hug a UNT, but like.
Yeah, I'm like, if Thesia hugs him from the front, I like hug him from the side, and just stay there until I feel like he's a bit better.
And I'm just going to be like, oh, we're huggers now, are we? And okay, this is what we do now.
He's in the middle of a big mockery sandwich. Oh, thank you. This is actually nice. Appreciate that. Oh. And how's Arwen? I heard you guys went off with her.
She's good.
She's the best.
She's given us some information, some very kind and lovely gifts. She's doing good.
Good. It sounds like her. She's one of my oldest friends back from that tour. Well, thank you for your kind words and the group hug. I'll take my leave now, but thank you.
Before he goes, can I give him one of the witch's buttons?
Yeah.
And she'll look at it like, I know they're healers and this doesn't mean much, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you can look at it and it will make you feel better.
This is. Thank you. I'll be sure to use it the next time I'm darning a jacket or trousers or something. Got a Green Coven hospital button.
I don't have any of the guard buttons, which is what I was looking for to see whether I took any, and I didn't. So I feel like that's probably the closest to the one I have. So
Cool.
And Cloud's thought is they're healers. Maybe if he looks at it, he'll feel a bit better, and it will heal him emotionally.
Sweetie pie. Sweetie pie. I think he's got a pretty high insight, and he sort of like nods, and he's like, you're sweet. That's lovely. Thank you.
Like Cloud doesn't really know how like hospitals work, because we had like proper healers. So she's like, maybe that will work. Also, he pissed off the other hospital. So
no, I appreciate that. The Green Coven are very, very good. They're a good organization. They're good people. They're good healers, and we should all aspire to the work that they do. So thank you.
Would you like a drink?
I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Just holding a keg up, just like, do you want
to? He produces from his own bag of holding a half-drunk elven bottle of wine, and he's like, I brew my own.
Oh, no need to show off.
He's like, you know what? Actually, here, as thanks, he takes a swig, and then he produces a bottle and gives it to you.
Whoa!
My own blend.
Oh my god! And then I drink it in one.
It's so good.
Oh, that's delicious.
So good.
Thank you. You can have the bottle back.
He looks visibly pissed off. He puts the bottle back in his thing, takes a swig himself, goes, okay, all right, and he leaves. He's gone. But you know, overall grateful, but just like, what the fuck, man?
That was lovely. I wish there was more.
So moving on.
Go around hugging people now.
You guys are lovely. You guys are lovely, and that made me very happy. And I think ultimately helped him a lot. Cool.
He was so down.
He was pretty down. His partner was killed.
Yeah.
And I think half of that was Cloud felt really bad because there was a massive miscommunication as well. So she was like, I'm not going to mention that button.
Yeah, let's talk about the setting sound button. Button.
Indeed, you have given him a button. I'm making a little note now that Eremice is going to wear that. He's going to wear that button.
No.
Right. So, where are we off to, gang? Are we off to Finnegan's?
Can do, yeah.
Or the blacksmith? Or
I need both. So maybe let's go to Finnegan's first, because then if we can't find what we want, blacksmith can do rooms.
Yeah, they took Electrum, didn't they?
Yes, they also took Electrum.
Yeah, because they knew that they could use it at Finicky Fergus's. Yeah. So yeah, we'll take Electrum. Why not? Yeah. Electrum's one of those things that probably like you could probably spend anywhere, because it's desirable currency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Fergus won't accept gold. So Cool. The Stonehurst Metalworks. Once again, Barbara, right? Barbina Stonehurst. At the Metalworks is there. Delighted to have you back. Of course, I was there at your gig. You were fantastic. The energy was amazing. Just wonderful. What can I do for you today?
Can I get, because I keep forgetting, Thesia doesn't wear trousers. She has like the skirt thing. But I think she's actually going to buy some trousers because she's transformed a couple of times like the snake bottom half, but I think she's kind of just like, that connection to being Yuan-Ti is not really there for her anymore. So it's just like almost symbolic, like she's going to wear trousers and shoes. She's going to look a little bit more normal, but she wants lots and lots of straps for daggers.
Very easy leatherworking is put together. She'll knock the price right down. Just like 2 gold for a pair of trousers with lots of straps for daggers.
I think she's just like rummaging around, like she's got like bits of paper where she wants stuff made. She's like, right. She gets out 3 of the teeth, the fangs.
Wow, yes.
I want these to be hilts for daggers.
Amazing. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Do you want those to be hilts for daggers? Or do you want those to be made into daggers?
Well, I'm not quite sure how fragile bone is. Teeth.
She will give it a little tensile strength test. These teeth are very strong. They are comparable to steel.
Okay, 3 tooth daggers. 3 fang daggers.
Brilliant. She bringing the price down. She will charge you in setting that. She'll charge you maybe 100 for each. The reason for which being she does a little work behind the scenes. She's like, don't worry, this is not just setting a tooth into a pommel. Give me 1 sec. And when she produces it, she produces you a tooth dagger. And she says, go ahead and twist the handle there. And you do, and you see a little bit of poison comes out of the tooth. You have 300 gold for 3 daggers of venom.
Yeah.
That is the actual 5e magic item. +1 to attack and damage rolls. You can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the blade. The poison remains for 1 minute or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature. That creature must succeed a DC 15 saving throw, Constitution saving throw, or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute. And the dagger cannot be used this way again until the next dawn. You see, this tooth will produce a thing of venom once a day, forever.
And I give 1 each to Cloud and Theramin.
What?
Oh
my god! He's
Oh, you're being so cute this session.
Mrs. Mockery!
And while they're all being really nice, I don't know. I'm going to give Barbina a piece of paper with specifics of what we've discussed. I don't know if it's got a name, and just slide it along while they're too distracted by the daggers. Like, okay, hi.
The next time you make eye contact with her, she just raises her eyebrow, but gives you a little nod. She will make that. That's it's gonna be like, I'm gonna say that's like 200 gold for that.
Okay.
For it to be effective.
Just quickly, what's the stats on the dagger?
It's a +1 dagger.
+1. Oh, I need to find out. I add dexterity to my daggers, I think, because they're
You
finesse.
definitely do. So you'll add dex and proficiency from being a rogue.
Oh no.
Plus sneak attack. That's a harmful dagger.
So it will deal 1d4 plus your dex as damage. And then if it has been coated with dagger, it will also deal 2d10 poison damage for that one hit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, do we get to choose when the poison is?
It's an action to coat it with poison.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm like speaking a lot of this episode about like the shit I want to buy.
You go ahead, because I have no idea. I'm still trying to think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You've got a plan.
I do. Some of it may not work, but got a plan. I'm gonna give her my shield.
Yeah, shield.
And ask for it, the inside, to be lined with almost mirror, so extremely reflective.
You want the inside to be lined that way? All right, your money. 20 gold for reflective, buffing out the inside.
In my mind, and I'm not sure if spells actually work this way, but if you only need to see, if the only component is visual,
right,
hold the shield up, it's a mirror, you can see what's behind you.
That's not inaccurate.
Medusa, this bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, that's, if you want to Medusa this stuff, yeah, if the only requirement is a thing you can see within range and you want to do something behind you, yeah, 100%, you can use a mirror. That's awesome. Give me one sec. Give me 1 sec.
I feel like this is Can I Have a Bag of Snakes all over again.
Can I have a bag of snakes?
Have a bag of snakes.
It just does it. It's with the caveat that there is a saving throw to the transformation. Okay. You absolutely may get that. Yeah.
I think I broke Josh with my request, which was quite funny.
Ooh. He's cool. Oh, don't blur him.
He's censored.
He's pretty cool. Cool. What else? What else do you want? Yeah, your request is hilarious, and you absolutely may do it.
But you don't know what I want to use it for yet, so.
Nope. Barbina will slide a package over to Thesia when no one's looking.
I had a question.
Yeah.
My armor class is 17 because I got a couple of runes put on my armor. Can I increase my armor class any more than that?
It would have to be a different magic item that you would use.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So like a ring of protection or something like that.
Or like shield, like a shield ring or something.
Yeah.
Can I, because I only took the 1 plus AC, not 2, because I couldn't afford it at the time.
What is that? An additional 700 gold to get that extra +1? Yeah, you can.
Cool. And I assume I'm not allowed any more than that.
Nah.
Unless I want heavy armor. Okay.
Yeah, see, I don't want to. I don't know. Actually, I can't wear medium, can I? It's only light.
I got my room.
I have the same question. So I can't upgrade my armor anymore then? Or my AC even?
I think you've just got ordinary.
I haven't.
studded
Sorry,
leather.
not armor. I mean, I mean the AC. Because I've got those runes and I've got the cloak of displacement. So.
I don't think you do have runes. I think your armor with runes was disintegrated, and then you just got normal
Yeah, it
armor.
was.
So you
Yeah.
Oh,
can,
really?
yeah, you can pay
Yeah.
1,000
So what's
gold
your
and get
AC at the
+2.
moment?
Oh, okay.
You got a 15 AC at the moment, I think. I could be wrong.
So I've still got it on here as runed armor, and I've still got 17 AC, so I am 15 technically then.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Oh no, did me and Daisy club together to get you?
I thought
No,
that
we
was-
bought the
Are you
robe.
talking about when did it disintegrate?
Mm,
When you
Um,
did the deck of many things.
different things.
so I think it was after.
Oh, I thought I got the runes after that, but
No,
Okay,
it was
my-
before.
No, we got the deck after
Right.
you got your armor.
okay. All right. Well, that's good because now I can get some new stuff. Okay. Good to know.
There you go. If you want to fork over 1,000 gold, you can keep the sheet as it is and go back up to 17.
I do want to do that, but I want it to look cool. I want it to be a new cool
She'll
look.
make it look cool. What do you want it to look like?
I'd quite like shouldery bits. I don't know the correct term, like shoulder things, like maybe
Shoulder
one shoulder
pads.
thing,
I think they're called.
Oh,
pauldrons.
like the. Is it like a not a buckler?
a metal
but
armor
like the-
plate thing,
Yeah.
but like light, with a rune in it, and then the ones on my arms as well with runes on them.
Ooh, bracers. Yeah,
Bracers.
100%. Yeah, really cool look. She's more than happy to like eschew style fee, and make that for you for the usual amount. Armor
Ooh.
How
class
much?
of 17, and
Thank you.
you look awesome.
Oh
Can I
yeah.
get my Nazgul gauntlets? Because I didn't buy them when we were talking about it ages ago.
Right. You didn't actually buy
It
them,
was-
did
No, I didn't. So we're
How much
talking
did I
about
pay for that just then? Sorry,
1,000.
1,000. Yeah, thanks. Well, that's a good deal.
how much for my Clory gauntlet thingies.
You want a segmented gauntlet of 70 gold. 70 gold. Is there anything in particular you want it to be able to do? Am I forgetting?
I wanted the tips of the fingers to be like razor sharp silver. So it was like claw-like. Just the
Ye-
tips.
Yeah, 100%. I think if you do an unarmed attack with the gauntlet, it'll deal, instead of just 1 plus your strength, it'll deal D4 plus your strength. And that's silver.
Mhm.
There you go.
Because I was going to buy them before our battle with Marchesha, because I knew Jin was going to probably turn up, and they were werewolves, so I wanted silver things just to hack and slash. But I didn't buy them.
No need.
Didn't need it in the
No
end.
need.
Yes, Theramin.
Could I, the poison dagger that Thesia has kindly given me, could I have it attached to like a double loop chain for around my neck?
100%. No fee for that.
Oh wow! Oh, thank you.
Can I? Is she the right person to get her to make a crown from the rest of them?
Yeah.
Or do I need to go somewhere else?
No, she'll do it for you.
Oh yeah.
She makes you an awesome crown. Should be like 10 gold for an
Excuse me.
awesome, like just for like the metal and welding into one shape. You have this awesome crown of teeth.
How much gold? Sorry, Josh.
10
Oh,
piddly
fine.
gold.
am I immune to this poison it secretes? So weird.
You.
Just wear
Can
it
I
and
ask
just
you a
like
thing?
get masked.
Yeah, just black ooze. Sorry, what was that? Callum?
Sorry, I just had a image of something that I want that may not help in any way, but might look cool.
Okay.
Which is kind of my style, really. That's how I roll. Is like some caps for my horns, like metal, like so they kind of go on for like
Oh.
metal
Just
additions.
ram people with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Head button.
tiefling horn accessories would definitely be a thing. That sounds rad as all heck. 20 gold for that. It
What
won't.
would-
It's
What would it be
cosmetic.
made of?
What would you like it to be made of?
Gold?
Okay, well that's more expensive.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can you make it out of the coins I give you?
She'll take. I mean, how big do you want these to be?
Kind of like there's metal on the fully on the tip, and then it kind of like goes into some spirals down the rest of it.
Very cool. She'll take 100 for each horn, so 200 to melt into the thing that she's going to make, and then she will charge you an extra 50 to do it.
Oh wow!
She's
Okay.
being nice. She's being nice to you guys.
She really is. Yeah.
You would just come up to her and just keep dumping stuff on her bench. Like,
Yeah,
do this, please.
please. Can I
I'm
get
just gonna have to be there when someone's melting gold onto my horn. Like,
Oh no. Just constantly like cure wounds.
no.
Thesia, heat metal.
Like.
Could I get like, because Cloud wears like these silver earrings, can I get one put with like a purple amethyst gem and one with like a green gem?
Yeah, that sounds
Like
lovely.
little danglies.
Oh, danglies. 100 gold for the gems. And like, I don't know. I'll
Go
drain your
like
money
shopping.
slowly. I'll drain your money. But like, yeah, you guys should kit yourself out.
I pass back the shield and say, are there any runes that may go on this to absorb damage or elements, or
If you want it enchanted with anything besides just like a plus boost, probably Finicky is going to be the one to do that for you.
Oh, can you get things enchanted? So you can get things made here and then enchanted over there.
I can enchant things to be like +1, +2 items. But yeah, Finicky Fergus can enchant things like with magical effects.
okay.
Oh.
Can I plus anything to my shield?
If you do, you won't be able to enchant it with anything else. That's the...
Yeah, I'll do a plus. That's
Okay,
no
cool.
problem.
She can make it a +1. The shield.
Okay. How much?
400 gold.
100 gold. I'm now decently hard to hit.
Broke Willie.
It's just how like, yes, this much. Keep shopping. Keep spending money.
Do it.
It tickled me. I'm sorry.
I'm very glad. Oh.
AC of 22 now.
That's very good.
Hit me now, bitch.
Would Finky be able to transfer? So say if I wanted my cloak of displacement enchantment transferred to another object or another, would he be able to? Just
You have to
thinking.
ask him.
Okay. You just look so done with all of this shopping and working out what things cost. It's so funny.
I'm hungry. I'm munching. You
Next
ask me
time
what
for
the
the
price of
DM.
something is, I will tell you a price.
When it comes up. Well, I think we should go and get some magic stuff if people are down here. Yeah, we can always come back.
Sounds lovely. Boom, you're in Finicky Fergus's incredible mishing of cabinetry and weird polyhedron shapes that make up this building. It's much bigger on the inside than the outside, and you can hear Finicky Fergus. He's from New York. Remember the goblin?
Goblin.
Goblin from New York. As you come in, it's like, well, I was just having a conversation with good old Neptulus. All right, it's you guys again. What can I do for you on this fine day? Did you perhaps bring the scythe for that thing that I was maybe looking for?
Did I get any more charges on? I don't remember. Don't think.
Last night at dusk, when you were doing your performance, I believe you maxed out the number of charges you could get on them.
Oh, I did not write that down, so I'm glad someone remembers.
You got 5 charges last night. I remember this thing. I remember
Yeah,
because
I
it
got
was
5.
like, of course you did.
I got 5, so I can't. I'll turn to them. I can't sever any contracts just yet.
That's fine. That's not at all what I need.
It's fine then. I forgot I had promised you stuff. Carry on.
You forgot you'd promised me stuff, huh?
A lot has happened. You forgive me.
A lot has always happened. That's what they always say. But I believe you. I believe you.
Your town just got destroyed.
Even in the confines of this humble shop, I do hear about such things as cities being attacked. So, very good, very nice. You did a good thing. Sounds good. Whatever. He will just ask. It's like, Almighty Silver Scythe, Moon. As Cloud has been very clear to instruct me to call you, would it be all right if you maybe had a look at something in the back with me? Yes, somebody who appreciates the magnificence of a wondrous magic item. I see you have quite an eye for such things. Oh yes, I've got quite an eye for you're the best magic item I ever did see, Mr. Moon, sir. Madam, person. Well, I don't suppose I would mind a little more of your company, Mr. Fergus. Or is it Fig? Or is it Fillion? You say too many things, Mr. Side. You say too many things with your mouth or wherever your voice comes from. Right this way. Moon will go off with Fergus into the back for a few minutes. Don't worry, I will be back in a jiff.
I get very antsy. As soon as Moon leaves me, I get very antsy.
A couple minutes
You've got to
later,
go with, surely.
A couple minutes later, comes back with the side. You can't follow Fergus in this place if he doesn't want to be followed. This space is too weird. But like just disappears around a corner and like is gone. And then a couple minutes later, appears again. That was most pleasant. What a fun excursion that was. A most appropriate use of my magnificent power. Yeah, this was great. Thank you so much, Moon. There you go. Moon returns to you of their own volition.
Like in scythe form, I'm instantly like looking over, making sure there's no dents, no scuffs, nothing. Just like making sure it's okay.
Moon's completely fine. They mind read this person before they went off with them. And usually I don't do that. Usually I just communicate telepathically, but with this person, this, like, Moon doesn't have the ability to psychically snoop on people. You have the feeling that it's something with finicky Fergus that allowed the scythe to see into his mind. He keeps an open connection to magic items with his mind. It's like he'd let me in. He just let me in and let me see his thoughts. It's
Maybe
part of how he controls everything in this space.
Maybe next time you say that I come with you, otherwise you don't go, because that worried me quite a bit.
It was fine. It was private. He would have preferred not for anybody else to come, and I was going to be fine. He was fine. I wouldn't have gone if it was dangerous, or if I couldn't read him on my own. I promise.
Okay. You're back. That's fine. That's all that matters. You're back. You're back. And she's just sort of like going, it's fine.
Right. So thank you very much for doing that. I very much appreciate it. Be sure to give you a nice discount on whatever it is you're looking for here today. Mr. Theramin.
So I'm wondering if you have any kind of magic staff at all? Any kind of cool looking magic staffs?
You're looking for a magic staff? We got all kinds of magic staffs. We got magic staffs from way back in the day, wielded by archbishops before the founding of Cygalia. We got magic staffs like you would not believe. So what? How much electrum you got?
Well, it depends what they do. I mean, I quite like the idea of like all-encompassing one, but like if you've got one for healing or one that could be used as a weapon, or ooh, I don't know, like thrill me. What do you have? Like, what do you think I'd like?
Well, for a man such as yourself, maybe who does not have so many spell slots, maybe you would like to have a staff or a wand of some kind that can store spells in it.
Hell yeah.
Incredible. He will be able to offer for 200 electrum a staff which will give you +1 to your spell attacks and damage with spells, as well as being able to store a 5th level spell slot with a spell in it. So the idea being that you cast the spell into the staff, and then when you choose as an action, you use the staff to cast that spell. So it's like giving you an extra free spell, basically.
Ooh, I like it a lot. Yeah, I will go for that.
Very nice, very good.
And also, I lost Helm of Telepathy a while back, and I liked it.
Well,
do you have any of those?
It was because of him that you lost it. Let's just make that clear.
It was not because of me. It was because of merchandise, which left these premises completely okay. Everything was fine. I gave you warning. That was very chaotic in nature. I said so. I am not liable. We have a sign. He points, and you see very clearly like an enormous plaque that says, "We are not liable for any misuse of magic items after they leave this premises."
What's the sign made out of?
Platinum.
Right, I use heat metal on it, and it just starts burning.
It heats up.
Like red hot.
Like it glows red hot. He's like, "Ah, that's very fun. That's very cool." Platinum.
That's what I think of your sign.
That's right. Fair enough. Flattened. I understand your dissatisfaction. A helm of telepathy is a very easily procured magical item indeed. Boom, the tiny little cabinet with a new it's not even like a full helmet. This is like a circlet.
Cool. Can it attach to my horns?
Oh yeah, he like undoes a little clip on one end and it can like open up and go around your head.
Oh nice, because if it didn't fit, that would have been a deal breaker.
That would be a deal. I understand that would be a deal breaker. Considering the nature of the detect magic that this can do, not detect magic, detect thoughts. The message cantrip itself is worth barely anything, but detect thoughts, now that's worth something. It's going to be 15 electrum pieces for this.
You got yourself a deal.
Boom.
Can I sell my augury medallion that I got from Madame Mads?
Oh, you have an Augur's medallion from Madame Mad?
Yeah.
I would be interested in acquiring such an item.
Oh, I just like moved up the Thesia.
Yeah. How much would you be willing to buy it for?
Augury, divination, majesty, the future. I give you 10 electrum pieces for it.
15.
12. And no higher.
13.
13? All right, but you're fine. All right, fine. 13. He will take your Augur's medallion and look at it gleefully and go, "Ha, your monopoly falls this day, Madam Mad." A little cabinet sort of appears almost like from nowhere, and he puts it in and he closes it, and it just flies up straight up to the ceiling.
Do you have a cloak of displacement?
What? 2 of you ain't enough? You want another cloak of displacement?
Well, there's 3 of us, can't you count?
Fair enough. I like the sharpness. The sharpness, it hurts me. It's good. 100 electrum for a robe of displacement. Cloak of displacement, rather.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Boom.
Boom.
That disadvantage on attack rolls against you. That's some pretty good stuff. Pretty good.
Can I use Sliver to send a message to him telepathically about a certain type of item that I wanted?
That's a premier magic item you want there. A lot of people pay a lot of good money to get their hands on one of those. Well, I'll tell you what, for you, I will let it go for very little indeed. I will 10 electrum pieces, and that is yours.
Yep.
It'll use your
that's all
save
good.
DC.
My save DC.
Yep.
Which one?
Your higher one.
Okay, perfect.
Helm of telepathy to find out what the hell's going on.
You cast detect
What are you
thoughts.
buying?
You have a daily cast of detect thoughts from it. You read Finicky Fergus's surface thoughts, and 3 words float into your mind from his: potion of Goose.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Please don't spike Thesia.
Oh, you guys, you bought me, I can't remember what exactly it was, but you spent electrum on me, didn't you, for a while back for something? So can I give that back to you?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was for though.
Was it a cloak? No, it wasn't a cloak. Was it a cloak?
Yeah, it might have been the cloak.
So can I give you that money back for that?
Nope.
Please?
Sure.
I don't know how much that
I
was.
like how the rogue said no.
No.
And the bard said yes. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it.
You don't remember how much it was.
Okay, here's the trident.
Oh, I don't remember how much anything cost before. If anybody was paying attention during this campaign and notices that I'm charging different amounts for the same items, I don't care.
Go away.
Come at me.
Yeah.
I don't remember, so it's really not a problem. I don't think it was that much, to be fair. Oh, I've just found Igor's note, which is fun.
That hurts. Oh.
What if I give you 25 each?
Yeah,
It wasn't that much. Oh,
it wasn't that much, but I'll take it.
No, I
Let's
only
do
think
that.
it was like, okay,
Just have it.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Is there anything that you can give us for protection against divination magic?
That I can. Protection against divination magic is highly sought after. All governments use it. Most noble families who are paranoid about their secrets getting out use it. A lot of people put a private sanctum spell or sort of a hallow on their own grounds, and that's sort of how they do their divination stuff. But if you're looking for something more personal, there is a spell that I can enchant onto magic items, and I believe it is called Nystul's Magic Aura.
Okay.
And what that does, right? So you would be buying the equivalent of 30 days worth of casting this on a thing. So he's like, you would have to, it takes 30 days to permanently enchant an item with this spell. So you have to buy something for me, like a pendant or a ring or something like that. But basically what it does is it allows you to present false information to people casting divination magic on you. So it's not immunity from divination magic. I'll read you quickly what the spell says. You place an illusion on a creature or an object you touch so that divination spells reveal false information about it. Target can be a willing creature or an object that isn't being carried or worn by another creature, but it'd be a person in this case. You can choose one or both of the following effects. Number one, false aura. You change the way the target appears to spells and magical effects, such as detect magic, that detect magical auras. You can make a non-magical object appear magical, a magical object appear non-magical, or change the object's magical aura so that it appears to belong to a specific school of magic that you choose. And then the second effect is mask. You change the way the target appears to spells and magical effects that detect creature types, such as Paladin's Divine Sense or the trigger of a symbol spell. You choose a creature type. This is not exactly what I thought it was, so I'm going to have a quick peek at something else. That's what it's called. Fine. It's a higher level spell, but that's fine. He will imbue something with non-detection, which is much better. It's much more like probably what you're looking for. For the duration, you hide a target you touch from divination magic. The target could be a willing creature. The target can't be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
How much would it cost for all three of us to get something with that?
With the permanent non-detection, I was charging 15 for a second level spell. So I'll say it's 50 for this, 50 electrum. And so 50 times 3 is 150 electrum for all three of you to have a, it would be probably an amulet of non-detection.
I've got 100 and just over 100 gold. If Electrum, if anyone's got any spare, or I can quickly run and get some more changed up.
No, I've got some.
But I think it would be good for all of us to have something.
I've got 135 Electrum. So, what do you need?
I've got 119. So I need one.
Right.
I need 31.
It is worth mentioning that with these, you will have to attune to them for them to be effective. All right, as long as you're cool with that.
Yeah, I think it's the last attune item I can have.
Cool.
So is everyone okay with that? I've got the compass and I've got
cloak, right?
I do, but I have not attuned. I'm not attuned to it yet. Not put it on yet.
Cool. Yeah, 100%.
I think until Brennial is a good idea to. They can't see us.
So what exactly does it do? I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a derp.
Divination magic is the kind of stuff that allows people to see you from far away, try to read your thoughts, see your future, that kind of thing. And it just makes you unable to be targeted or seen through magical scrying. Scrying is
Holy shit.
Yeah, like crystal ball. Like a crystal ball is divination magic.
It means that Brennial can't see us at all.
Does that mean Asmodeus can't see me?
There's only one way to find out.
That is a good question.
I didn't think of that. But technically, Thesia didn't buy it. So
there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, put it on, it burns up.
And how long does it take to attune to it? What does that mean? Is there like a...
it takes a few minutes, or like over the course of a short rest or something. In 1 sec.
Okay.
D&D 5e. Oh, come on. Magic item attunement. Yeah, you spend a short rest. So you spend an hour with it, just syncing up your magical vibrational juices or whatever.
Amulet of...
Sorry?
What was it called?
Amulet of non-detection.
So Brennial's going to know that we've got one and it's taking its time to... He's going to like be aware that that's happening.
Yeah, but as soon as we're attuned to it, he
can't see you.
Can't see us. So even though he knows we've got one, he still doesn't know what we're up to with it.
Yeah, he sees
Maybe
it.
we should... I don't know, can we trick him into thinking we're going to do something else? But no, we can't really.
I mean, hopefully from his point of view, he'll just see us shopping.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I still think it's a good idea.
It's an amazing idea, yeah.
May I purchase the components for true polymorph, please?
What is the component for a true polymorph?
A drop of mercury, a dollop of gum arabic, and a wisp of smoke.
Worth how much? Does it say?
It doesn't give price.
Incredible. 1 electrum piece will buy you all of the components you need for the casting of a true polymorph spell.
How much electrum would 25,000 gold's worth of diamond dust be?
Calculator.
I'm pretty sure it's 25,000.
25,000. You have 25,000 gold?
No. I've got 16,000 though.
Sorry, you're translating that to diamond dust?
Well, no, it's...
Or what's the electrum equivalent
of diamonds, but what would the electrum equivalent be?
Just straight conversion, 833 electrum.
Okay. maybe a little bit out of my price range at the moment. One day I will get. Oh, is that for True Resurrection? Yeah, I feel like it might be needed.
The good thing about True Resurrection, though, is that it's good for like 100 years after the person's dead.
So as long as they died, they didn't die of natural causes. Is that the one?
I think so. Yeah.
You touch
So
a
you
creature
can
that
get
has been dead
stabbed to
for
death.
no longer than 200 years and that died of for any reasons except old age.
So you'll be able to make that amount if you need to and bring someone back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just storing his body for like, at least 200 years.
For 200 years, you just have someone's body in your fridge.
Oh no, just keep it at Thesia's Inn.
It's rude. I've got business now. I don't think I need any. I could get that. Oh, I'm going to get more components for. I can't even pronounce it. The Magnificent Mansion. I'm not pronouncing the first word. So I need a miniature portal carved from ivory, a small piece of polished marble, and a tiny silver spoon. Each item worth at least 5 gold pieces. If he has those.
For the 1 electrum that you gave him before, he will give you the components for that as well.
Oh, sweet.
Because, yeah, I will say that, yeah, 1 electrum is worth 30 gold, so you could buy all that stuff.
Yeah,
A mini
I can't cast
portal?
it yet.
Did I get that right?
It's a miniature portal carved from ivory. It's for the mansion that lasts for 24 hours. Magic mansions. Magic mansions.
Is there anything that I can get for healing? That I mean, I guess potions, but is there anything cool as well? Because I'm the only one that can't heal other people. I know I've got 2 potions now.
It's difficult being the only spellcaster who can't heal your friends, right? Well, listen, there are a couple of ways we can go about this. Obviously, potions are good, right? No, there's no 2 ways about it. Having potions, being able to bring your friends up, very good, very helpful. There's also healer's kit, which you can get, which is very good. It's got charges and what have you. Now, a magical healer's kit. Now we might be talking, right? Now we might be talking. Ultimately, it depends on what you want. Do you want Death Ward? Do you want just straight healing? What exactly are you looking for?
What Death Ward? What is that?
Death Ward is a spell which the first time a creature drops to 0 hit points, they instead drop to 1.
Oh.
So it's just a one-time, you stay up a little longer.
I'd rather be able to heal people.
Rather be able to heal people. That is more than fine. Let me quickly look up a healer's kit, and because I know that this stuff is good, because I included it in my tactician class. It has 10 uses. As an action, you expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check. So a magical healer's kit that he will sell you for 5 electrum has the effect that if a creature has 0 hit points, you can use an action on them to bring them back up to 1. If you spend 50 electrum, you can do so as a bonus action.
Yeah. Well, so that's the distinction between the normal one and the magical one, is the bonus action.
No, the non-magical one will just, if a person's at 0 hit points, it will stabilize them, but they will not come back to consciousness. The magical one will bring them back up to 1 hit point, so they'll still be in the fight. They'll come back into fight. And the more magical one will allow you to bring somebody back up to 1 hit point as a bonus action instead of as your main action, meaning you could do that and cast a spell in the same turn.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it.
Very cool. So that's 50 Electrum pieces for the Magical Healer's Kit. The kit has 10 charges, after which it will need to be restocked.
Okay. How much does that normally cost?
No, that's just how many charges it has. If you mean how much does a non-magical one cost?
No, I mean, like, if it ran out, how much would it cost to recharge it?
Oh, got it. Not very much. It would be like be like 3 Electrum to give it more charge.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But 10 for now.
Ooh. Just thought of something. I don't have.
A way of putting a shield spell in a ring.
I once had an item through here which was a shield with the ability to cast a shield spell. It was very funny. No, you want a ring of shield. This is very, very popular, very powerful magic item.
It requires attunement though, doesn't it?
It would require attunement for sure. Would the healer's kit require attunement? Probably. It probably would, actually. The ring would require attunement. It would be, say, 70 Electrum pieces to use, and you would have to store the spell slot in it to use it.
Yeah. See, I can't really have any more tune. I think I'm maxed now with the amulet. Okay.
You can always swap things out when you take a long rest. You can swap out attuned items.
Yeah, no, I kind of want my other 2 attuned items.
It's tricky. It's tricky with attunement, huh?
Mm.
You know what they say back wherever I'm from. They say we're attuning here.
Wow. Mimi! No. My cat has gone crazy. She just tried to take my character sheet with her.
No more D&D. No.
No, pay attention to me now.
I will take you. Go.
Can I, because I have, I believe it's called Shadow Law. No, not Shadow Law. Oh, the thing where I capture shadows. It's a thing. Mantle Whispers. Can I have I'm not sure if it needs to be a magic item, just something to store it in? Like a little vial to store the shadow in?
Interesting. You are not the first UNT to come in here asking for something almost exactly like that. No, ma'am, you are not.
Don't like that.
He was looking for a very famous magic item, to be fair. He himself had the ability to contain something, spirits, shadows, in little trinkets that he carried around with him. Yeah, got really weird vibes off that guy. Anyway, well, I'm sorry. UNT give me the heebie-jeebies most of the time. The present company is an exception to the rule. I feel like they want to unhinge their jaws and eat me whole. Is that too unreasonable a thing to think?
It's because you're small.
It's because I'm small. That's what I'm saying. A trinket like that. I could give you a trinket like that for 20 electrum. It would store 1 shadow or spirit in it for later use.
Okay.
I stole one
Do
from
I need
you.
to?
No, I'm kidding.
Do I need to attune to that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, you don't.
So weak. I was going to use that when Peter died. I didn't actually have, because it says I can capture a shadow, but it's like, well, I don't want to use it straight away.
Right, I see. So you would have had to use it immediately?
It's just, yeah, it's, well, to capture a shadow of a dead humanoid within 30 feet as a reaction, and then as an action, you can disguise yourself for an hour, and then I lose the shadow if I don't use it after a long rest.
Ah, cool.
Um,
Well, with this,
but
you
in
can
the book,
keep
it
one.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps it as a little pet. Yeah, these just get like really evil now.
He's just going from suggesting group hugs and offering them, then helping her friends out, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm going to capture and keep people's shadows as pets.
Yeah. And people won't know you're dead yet.
Because I'll walk around with your skin.
Yeah, basically. Ooh. Don't think there is anything else. It's got 2 potions. Got the Healies. Can we convert the unused electrum back into gold with Silas?
Yes, you can.
I might do that then. Keep a little bit on me, but have some extra gold and then put my deposit down. Because I didn't spend. I kept 10,000. So if I may do that, please.
Yeah, how much electrum are you converting back?
Just 10. So it'd be 300.
300 gold, yeah.
And then put the deposit on the inn.
Boom. 10,000 gold deposit. The A3rd Inn tavern with the home above it has been purchased under the name Thesia Mockery.
Oh. Yeah, she's a grown-up. What I aspire to be, a homeowner.
The Outer Plains Bank owns the mortgage on your house.
Yeah, I'd rather not piss Amelia off anymore. Just be like, oh, bit dodge. She owns my house.
She owns your house. Eep.
Yeah,
amazing. Anything else from your other people?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Okay. You guys finish your shopping. Theramin's got a neat new staff and healer's kit. You guys have amulets of non-detection. You got all this good stuff. Theramin, it's worth mentioning, I think you have too many magic items that require attunement at the moment to have them all attuned. You can have a maximum of 3. Your cloak is 1. The staff is another. The amulet is a 3rd, and the healer's kit is a 4th. So you got to pick one of those that you're not attuned to, and you can switch out every day, whichever one do you want to have attuned?
Oh God. Well, obviously the healer's kit I'm not using right now, but so they're all really useful. Yeah, okay, the healer's kit for now.
For now.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys have the choice of heading out today or waiting until tomorrow, whatever you prefer.
I think we should wait and find Dylan.
I was thinking that, and then tomorrow morning you could swap out a magic item if you wanted to in the morning before we leave.
You guys go out. Go ahead and check out the Underdog Echo. Dylan is in fact there. He was just leaving. As you guys sort of rock up, looking very well indeed.
Dylan, fancy seeing you here.
Guys, hi. I didn't think we were doing anything today. I was just on my way back to the Independence.
Oh, so you spent the night here, did you?
Well, I don't like to. Yeah, I did.
Oh, Dylan.
Well,
I think we all need to have. Do we have another group hug? Dylan kind of missed out on that. This is what we're all about nowadays.
Group hug, Dylan. So very happy. You guys did such an amazing job. You've really cemented yourselves as one of the contenders for the Battle of the Bands. And he will just say, so that's it. We've done it. I know that you guys have this thing to do. You gotta find your people. That's kind of been the plan the whole time.
Yeah.
When you get back,
I was just going to let him know, like, if he didn't know that we were heading out tomorrow. Just to go
tomorrow! No, I've gotten used to you guys running off into life and death situations. This is good. This is something. That's all right. I was thinking that I would start taking wizarding classes. Actually, I thought I would start studying magic. You guys have inspired me to try to better myself a little bit.
Dylan, that's great.
Thanks. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Who knows? I'll probably get bored very quickly and stop. But it's like it's a resolution of mine. This feels good. It feels time to be able to do something extra. You know.
Is this all inspired by your love? Has she brought this out of you? Or?
Love is we just I didn't know that no, actually this is sort of a lifelong thing. My cousins Zachariah and Cody were always very magically gifted, and I wasn't. And they have gone on, they became managers, and so I sort of became a manager to try to fit in with them, but they're assholes. I know that now. I can tell that now. But I've always wanted to do magic, and I kind of let their success and bullying dishearten me from doing it myself. So I thought I would give it a go again.
Oh,
that's great. Yeah, I think you're more successful in the sense that you've got friends and you're popular. You've done well at what you've achieved. You know, success is relative, isn't it? How we perceive it.
He has a brief happy cry. Thank you so much. But it's a lot less than it has been. His overwhelming. It's like, I just cry when I'm happy, and when I'm relieved,
ruffle his hair.
When I'm sad, when I'm upset. Yeah, he looks really happy. Looks really good.
Have you seen my parents at all? Do you know where they
are? I haven't seen anyone. Really? For the last 17 hours. Okay. but you left your parents at the Independent. They have gone around town. You can meet back up with them for sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do that.
Yeah. You go. You find your parents, Talia and Bernard. I forgot his name for a second there. Talia and Bernard looking like just like spending time together and spending time walking around town, and it's like, oh, we got to get out of the capital more often and see more places, and taking time to walk by the docks and meet back up with their wonderful son.
Hey folks, how are you doing?
Hey. Yeah, doing well. Bernard doesn't know what to do with himself in new places. It's very sweet.
Well, you have been a statue for a very long time, so probably, yeah.
Yeah. Kid, you did really well here. People think the world of you.
Yeah, I know. But I have to say, we're gonna head out on quite a big and meaningful journey for Cloud, and I want to be there with her. So I may leave you here if that's okay. I can give you some money so you can stay somewhere, and but we've got some work to do tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, we'd appreciate that, since we were sort of dragged into hell from our homes without any money. So Dylan's also offered to put us up. So we're covered there.
Oh, that's kind of it. So I'm gonna give them 1,500 gold.
1,500 gold. Brilliant. Wow, we are set up. Oh, all right. But I was like, this music business, you make quite a bit of money doing that?
Occasionally.
Well, keep at it. Seems good.
It's my destiny to rock.
Yes.
Sorry, Dad, that sounded way cooler in my head than,
No. I wish also to rock. I want. This is the symbol, right?
What a coincidence! I wish to rock also.
I wish also to rock. I'm told that rock is a verb situation and not a noun.
Well, you may.
Yeah, your mom. Your mom will pull you in for a big hug.
I was going to say, we're trying out this new thing, guys.
Oh, big group hugs. Oh,
thanks.
Big hug. Oh, and everybody gets in. Your mom will just take you aside. Theramin, I just want to make sure you're okay. It's been 2 days since you helped to slay a quasi-deity who was attacking the city. Like, are you okay? You good?
I'm great, weirdly. I feel I have purpose, I've got these friends, which I never thought was, I never thought I would actually have friends. And I'm good at it. So I'm doing good.
That makes me more happy to hear than you could possibly imagine.
I'm good.
Yeah, if you found people and work that gives you purpose, and you're doing all of this incredible work, then of course I can do nothing but support you. Just come home afterwards, that's all.
I will try my very, very best to always come home.
And that is all that we can reasonably ask for, isn't it? But I was like, I prefer absolutes. Those are not reasonable in life, Bernard. Go knock him dead, kid.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Go easy with that money, make it last.
Bernard's like, oh, I will pinch every penny.
Can I give Dylan the key to my inn, just as a, if you need, we don't know how long we're going to be gone for, if you need a quiet place, and maybe could you, I don't know what state it's in, so if you could sweep, that would be really grateful.
Thesia, I am more than happy to spruce up your new digs for you. Oh, I assume that you like tell him about your like new citizenship stuff, and
yeah,
he's over the moon happy for you. Oh, this is so cool. We're all going to live in the same place legally, and your last name makes me want to cry all over again. I will sweep out the cobwebs.
Thank you.
Of course. Dylan the manager.
Can I turn to Dylan and be like, seeing as we've got an evening, are there any small little gigs we can do?
Wow.
Well, now you mention it.
Now you mention it. I think that a gig at the Stonehurst estate in the Diplomat's Quarter can be arranged for that night. You will learn later that there was something of a bidding war that happened between noble people, and eventually Silas had to step in and go like, no, it as a diplomatic gesture, as a thank you for your help in defending the city, the Cold Forge nobles of the Stonehurst estate have the privilege, but you do not know this beforehand. For your performance at the Stonehurst estate, can you each give me a performance check?
If this is a terrible gig, I will cry.
I know, I forgot that.
Oh my god, it's a 20, guys!
Whoa!
Straight out of the bag.
No! Cloud got a nat 20 as well.
I haven't done that 20 in ages.
22 though. But
20, what?
it's only a 22, but
You
it's only get
got a
plus 2, but
Well, I had plus 13, so
yeah.
33.
I
But
rolled
still.
a 19, which is a 37. So I'm a plus 18 for any charisma-based checks.
This just what if we need this luck for the Battle of the Bands? What if it's shit then? It's just like for this little like insignificant gig. Like,
Yeah, but like I'll just cast goodness.
you can do that for yourself.
Yeah, so it's fine. I'll be good.
Yeah.
Well.
Thesia will be fine.
makes me want to go to a casino.
Better playing Dungeons and Dragons than
Yeah.
Yeah.
bet with fake money.
Mm.
With a 92
that's so
score, you guys play a fantastic gig at the Stonehurst estate. They compensate you throughout the evening with free drinks and food, and afterwards put the 200 gold in the pockets of each member of the group.
Oh,
just before we leave, and they're
Mhm.
still handing out drinks, if I notice that Theramin is still drinking, I will try and pay him back for almost walking in on something Cloud would not want to see, with a little potion she may have purchased earlier.
Could you give me a sleight of hand check, Cloud? Mr. Theramin, could you please give me a perception roll?
Oh no, I dropped my dice.
If you'd be so kind.
So
Oh,
that
dear.
is a 29.
That's a 9 plus 1, 10.
Theramin, you're drinking as the evening comes to an end, and you suddenly see that everybody suddenly seems to be very tall. It's very strange, and as you go to ask what's going on, just a series of honks come out of your mouth. You have been spiked with the potion of Goose.
Brilliant.
It's what I bought it for. I was like, no, I'm gonna get you back somehow. So yeah,
Samuel.
so it only lasts for a minute, but you can only speak in honks, therefore no one understands you. And you gain 1d4 bonus to dexterity, stealth, and intimidation checks as a goose.
I freaking what now?
So you can go around intimidating
Why?
people.
Because geese are scary.
That's such a random.
It's so random.
Quick fact, this was in my one shot as a potion you could have had. And no one picked it up. I was like, no, I want to use this somewhere.
Yeah, I remember the
Yeah, we picked up those potions and I forgot that we had them. Very much would have.
Yeah.
Great one shot.
And I like to think that Cloud will go scoop Theramin up as a goose and just carry him and just like, yes, this is the most handsome man on earth. He is now a goose. Well, in Sigalia, sorry. No, he is now a goose.
Damn it. What happens with all my clothes and stuff?
Become part of the form.
So I'm a little goose with clothes.
No, it all just transforms into it's magical.
Okay.
It's just, yeah. You're just a
So,
goose.
yeah. For a minute, you're just running around honking at people.
Can you just put me next to like a beer and I'm good?
Yeah, if you want.
You experience what it's like to drink as a goose. That's something that Theramin will always remember. And
what I realize is that as a goose, you get drunker quicker, so I love it. Great.
100%. You get drunk quickly. There's a little waddling, tipsy goose walking around the bar. Everybody has a good laugh at this good-natured prank, which ends after 60 seconds. And Theramin is back, and far drunker than when you turned into a goose.
I'm still quacking.
You haven't quite realised that you're still as Theramin going honk.
Yeah, you kind of like push your lips to drink.
Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. The night comes, you guys get your long rest. You can change whatever attunements you would like to get prepped for the day ahead. Say your goodbyes, head over to the docks, see this ship, which is floating about 10 feet above the dock, with massive sails and a gangplank that is pretty much just a ladder going down to the docks. You ascend to see Dust, the first-hand mate, the captain, Alistair Armstrong, a very piratey pirate with a three-cornered hat, a missing hand and forearm replaced with electrified magical black sand, which forms a hook, and the rest of the crew on the ship, as well as a team of people who bear a familial resemblance. You see gathered here, I will give you their names: Lucas, Marta, Julia, and Caspian Lagazi are on board.
Ooh.
Oh, Caspian.
And that is where we will end our session for the day.
Ooh.
Thank you all very much for watching. Tune in next time for the journey to Needle and the beginning of our final encounter. Peace out. Goodbye.